Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers. I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher? What are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you could trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them. And they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with a podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. The
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Tennessee Smokies. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Next to dig in, Manny Dominguez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Nice hit, got it, boy. Good job, good job.
So stepping in is Taylor Walsh. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught. So now here is Taylor Gushu looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone!
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless.
Now at the plate, Preston Page. Here comes the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Dominguez is right there, one down.
Full court, take the base.
Now to the plate, Manny Dominguez. Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
3. He's out. 3. You're out. He's out. You're out.
Next to hit, Eddie Martinez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Now it'll be Manny Dominguez grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Next, here is Alfonso Rivas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Digging in, the switch hitter, Taylor Gushu.
For the Smokies, the catcher.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
3. Out. Out. You're out. He's out. 3. Out.
And now, Manny Dominguez.
The center fielder, number 7. Manny Dominguez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Brujan gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Smokies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor McGill gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Luis Patino permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap.